Hello. A change in the weather is on the way for later this week, but for the time being, high pressure remains in charge. That high pressure has sunk a little bit further to the east over the central part of Europe. Jet stream well to the north of the UK, and we're drawing up this drier air from the south, but also the jet stream gearing up over the Atlantic to bring some weather fronts and some low pressure systems in later in the week. For the time being, however, it's a quiet picture out there on Monday afternoon for the vast majority. Still some areas of cloud, most likely western and southwestern Scotland, Northern Ireland, parts of West Wales and the southwest as well, especially feeding in towards coastal areas, and a patch remaining across some central and eastern parts of England. But otherwise, the cloud tending to break up, a better chance of some sunshine appearing through the afternoon compared with what we saw at the weekend. And with light winds feeling pleasant out there. Temperatures generally 9 to 12 Celsius, could squeak a 13 Celsius somewhere. So technically it is mild for the time of year. Then through the evening, the clear spells and the light winds will lead to frost and fog forming. The fog most likely across some southern and eastern parts of England. Further west, the breeze picks up a little through the night, so more likely to see low cloud than fog. But there'll also be some clear spells around and under clear skies with light winds, temperatures dipping to around -2 up to 2 Celsius. In Northern Ireland and Western Scotland, the clouds will tend to thicken, the breeze picks up, so frost-free here, but some showers arriving during the morning. Elsewhere, we've got the fog to start things off, especially towards the southeast of England. That will tend to lift around middle of the morning. And then, actually, once again, plenty of sunny skies, increasingly so for the southern half of the UK and also eastern Scotland and eastern England. Light winds once more, but the breeze is coming up from the south, and so it's north coasts of Devon, north coasts of Wales, where we'll see the highest temperatures as the breeze warms out over the higher ground to the south, and could even see 15 or 16 Celsius in some spots. Otherwise, more generally, 11 to 13 degrees, so really quite mild on Tuesday afternoon, and feeling so in that breeze. But Northern Ireland, Western Scotland, cloudier skies here, and some showers coming through from time to time. This more active band of showery rain, though, appears on Tuesday evening into western parts of Northern Ireland, and then eventually it will feed some showers into western Scotland, the breeze picking up all the while. Further south and east, clear spells for a time, and some frost and fog forming. But overnight, actually, it will become more and more breezy, so much of that tends to lift. The weather front pushes some cloud and rain in on Wednesday. Either side of that front, some brighter spells, but you can see further weather fronts lined up to come our way from the Atlantic because high pressure's losing its influence by now, the jet stream gearing up, and by the latter half of Thursday and into Friday morning, we're going to see things turn much more unsettled with a relatively deep low pushing into northern Scotland, winds picking up, and the risk of gales in places, particularly across northern areas. These weather fronts bringing some persistent rain as well. So a wet and windy end to the working week, but for the start of the week at least, it is dry, it's bright, and it is very mild.